Let's click start recording immediately again. Welcome back to YouTube audience for what is CLG FC episode 155. It is the penultimate game of the season. It is the final game of the night tonight. But we've got 2 weeks to go to get to it. And it's a really large database, so it's going to take a minute or two to do so. But nonetheless, we will be playing it tonight. And we'll come back on Saturday. We are streaming tomorrow, but we'll be playing Pangya. We'll be coming back on Saturday to finish out Season 8 of our bottom to top. So there is that. Oh, we have a transfer offer, interestingly enough. Aiken, everybody's wanted from our team. Good God. Good God Almighty. Stuart Aikens, the 19-year-old American, is wanted. He is not really good enough for us. He's made a lot of non-competitive appearances in the under-18s league. Is this a loan bid or is this a transfer offer? This is a transfer offer. Oh no. Well, he's listed for loan, but there's 242 clubs interested. The fuck? The crazy thing is I'm gonna accept this offer, and then the bids are just gonna fly in. Caldecott want him. They're from the Bedfordshire County League Premier Division, which is level 11. So he's actually wanted by a club that's a level above us, which I'm kind of surprised at. Physicals for this level are actually pretty good, but his actual position, they're just not that great. It's even worse for AMC, but I'm going to accept the offer of higher. Let me. I'll comb through the offers as they come in. I'm surprised because I thought the restricted transfer window was closed. I mean, it's closed for our league. You can't sign anybody right now in our league, no matter what, restricted or unrestricted. So, but anyway, we're waiting on Canada women's goalball that's coming up next. Canada and France is the next game. We're going to keep moving on. We're also going to do Leagues in Focus, which will be popping up here in a day or two, but we're going to do it the following week. So those that don't know Leagues in Focus, we always check in on the top 5 leagues in England. So the top 5 leagues in England, and we also check in on the MLS. And we also check in on the level above us as well, which will be right now level 12. Next season, level 11. We're moving up to 12. So, but yeah, it is the end of March already. We're moving into the middle of April. We'll get into the middle of April by the end of tonight's stream against Wigan Rovers. Then we have but Wigan Rovers are safe. And then we have University of Bolton Borough. So if they win and CMB fail to win, then University of Bolton Borough will still be alive going into the last day of the season, but then they've got to play us, which might not work out too well for them. So we have a chance to relegate that team if they don't already get relegated in this upcoming match day on the 12th. You have to bear with. It is a very large. This is, I think, up to about 400,000 players now. And we took a lot of leagues off the save as well. We removed basically everybody that wasn't relevant. So if I go to add remove leagues, Korea's view only. The MLS is playable, and then this is everything else that's on there. I can't even click playable view only below. So the database is now 395,000 players, and hopefully it shrinks over time, but I think it's only going to go up over time. The 50 best wonder kids in football. Real San Sebastian's got one. One of the kids, I should say. Arsenal Chivas from Mexico has got one, actually. Barnsley Lillestrøm as well from Norway. Um, Luton Town, who's in the championship. Al Nassr, Arsenal, TSC, who is Serbian, has got the number 9 talent. Wow. And then Nice, 11 to 20. Who is Farul Constantana? Or Constanta? Romanian. Uh, Al Ittihad, Spurs, Salzburg, AC Milan, Start, who is in Norway as well. Plymouth, aren't they League One? They are. Is this kid playing? He is. Not bad. Not bad at all. Stockport County, which is in League One as well, has got Herbert. He's the 18th best kid in the world, prospect. He played 36 games this season in Sky Bet League One, 2 in the Emirates FA Cup, 5 in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Not bad. Barca's got number 19, then Blackburn 21 through 30. Bayern Munich 2, HSV, Barca again, Colón, Club Atlético Colón de Santa Fe, Argentina. Okay, Bolton, they're championship now. No, they're leading League One. Yang Yongjiang from China, who's played 18 games in the League One. Not bad. He's 18 years old. Rapid Sport Club Rapid, is that Austria? Yeah, Rapid Wien is or no, I don't know if it's Rapid Wien, but Sport Club Rapid, Borussia Dortmund 2, San Martin, Club Atlético San Martin Tucumán. That is Argentina as well. Southampton, Nice again. Derby, BRG, CHA, Madrid, PSG, Pleasant, Juventus, Darmstadt's got one. How about that? Bundesliga 2, Sunderland, Independiente, what is that? Rivadavia in Argentina. Wow, Argentina's producing a shit ton this year. Chelsea, Juventus, Shakhtar Donetsk, West Ham, let's go. Lincoln City, Porto, Salford City, Anderlecht, Mjondalen, and Derby as well. Those are the top 50 wonder kids in football. We got ourselves a little meeting. Accept these suggestions. We'll stop McKendy's training. The rest will be reminded in a month. And then we're going to keep on moving on. All this is fluff, and that is that. So let's keep moving on. The Wonder Kids list is out. Nice. For 2031, by the way, because we're in March 2031. So there they are. There's the teams. Canada and France have come out onto the court. They're going to go through all the pre-match stuff now. So. And then we got to think about contracts too soon. We do have to think about contracts soon. That's a detail we might have to handle on this stream tonight is contracts. Just a few, not a whole lot. The birthday wishes are starting to flow through from all the, Eastern Hemisphere time zones. Oh, wow. So, that's Leagues in Focus. We're going to catch that next week. Speak of the devil, will you? Contracts, eh? That's fine. All this is fine. Akins is an interesting one, but he's currently involved in an outgoing transfer offer. This is the main. That's the big. Anybody there that we really wanted to re-sign? No. Everybody's kind of. They are what they are. Price has enough time remaining, and so does Doolin, but they're pretty good prospects. So I'm going to offer them a contract. We're going to remove that from the negotiations. We're not, I can try to loan you out, but fucking it's so hard. Optional contract. I just want the option for another year in case you still got potential. We're going to remove and exclude. I mean, it's the only adjustment we're making, so they take it. Optional 1-year extension, and that's fine. I mean, they're getting paid, so shit. What are they gonna do? Turn down a free money for a year? So Sam Armstrong. Wait, Sam Armstrong is going to retire? Our coach? I didn't know that. Sam, say it ain't so. You've only been a coach for 5 years, man. You're 56. So Ayrton Dempsey, devoid to leave. I mean, these two I'm not. Ayrton Dempsey, who tore up the under-18s for us a few years, kind of sad. All right, I didn't say tore up the. I'm sorry. Ayrton Dempsey played for the main team for a year, didn't he? No, he's literally never made an appearance. Never mind. D'Oliveira, I think's made. No, he's not made an appearance either. Let's just move on. Okay. Apparently that's that. So, um, oh, great song by the way. My friend, my brother, my soul, a space. A friend, oh yes, he is the joy. Yes, he is my life. Yes, he is my peace. Yes, he is my friend. Oh yes. Now we're getting all these articles. Are they on the move? Are they on the move? They're not getting re-signed, that's for sure. So we gonna keep on keeping on. Troubled times around me. I see darkness at my door. Surround me. I can see a brighter morning. Yes, I know I'm not alone. Yeah, hey. There's a joy, search for peace, search for joy. Yeah, great track. Assessment wrong. That's it on the side. Yes, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is, my brother, my soul. All right. My friend. Oh, yes, he is. Cool. I got cellophane up because he's streaming, so I just wanted to get his stream up real quick. My brother, my soul. We are still processing. 10 days ago. Ad start now, by the way. We are currently browsing Twitch real quick, just seeing who's live, getting an idea. I'm back, Manny. How's the games going? Cully, the game went good. We won 3-1. Um, we got an offer for Stuart Akins, one of our under 18s, who is actually got an offer from a level 11 club, but his contract's running out, and we're not necessarily keen to sign him, so we're probably going to let him go. And that's basically it. In fact, I think this is another transfer offer that's come in. No, this is now Charlie Wilson, the Northern Irishman. Another guy who's done well in the under 18s. He's not being off. Oh, I don't know. We do have an optional contract extension. We could trigger it to bring him back for the under 18s, but he's wanted by 37 clubs, um, which is nowhere close to what Stuart Akins was wanted by, which was over 200 clubs. But he says he's interested in speaking to Almonth United, so we'll let him speak. Um, we have no intention of playing him, so you might as well let him go find his first team football elsewhere, right? But we're going to be down to 9 to go here very shortly. Oh, buddy. Cookies is out. He pulled his hamstring. We'll leave that to the physio. Wow. Um, That's a little bit of a blow to us. I'm not gonna lie. Um, well, it says doubtful. He might be back. We don't know. There's a chance because it said 2 weeks and we're 9 days away. So there's a possibility Cookies can play. Um, we'll see if he does do so. Um, oh yes, he is my brother, my soul, my faith, my friend. Oh yes, he is. Great track. So, what else going on? Nothing else going on. How have you been, Cully? How are you? Are you trying to get to bed? Is that what it is? You're trying to fall asleep? So, the joy. I see yeah, my brother. I'm a little tired, not gonna lie. This week kind of took it out of me. Still another day to go too. There's still another day to go. That's the thing. Yesterday wiped me out though. Oh my god. So, all right. I mean, this is just all fluff, man. All fluff. So, a lot of our guys are coming out of the youth system. They're graduating from the under 18s, and we're not giving them a contract. So they've got a lot of options on the table. I think that's what's slowing down the processing is trying to populate 20 rumor news items. Like Christ, guys, just get it over with. We're not even in June yet. But here's what it is. We're down to 8 to go. We do have to do leagues in focus. That'll be in about 4 or 5 days. Um, and then we'll run out this match versus Wigan Rovers, and then we'll be out of here for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Pangya, Saturday and Sunday Football Manager. And then Monday night we are back with some Pangya. We're also going to Zulu the World on Tuesday, which will be nice. Action Time and then returns Thursday, and then that's next Thursday, and then next Friday is Football Manager, which will be the march towards Season 9 next Thursday. So off season this weekend, and Season 9 starting next week. Um, so, which I'm excited for. It'll be our first season in the step system, in England's step system. We have to put an advert out for coach soon because we're losing our coach. He's retiring. Guy's had enough after 5 years of coach. Well, yeah, about 5 years of coaching, 6 years of coaching. He's done. He's done. Here's the autosave, which means we're going to take over to 7 to go now. Um, so, and then yeah, excited. We're going to bring back F1 in 2 weekends time too. That I'm looking forward to. F1 2012 coming back. Canada's race. Um, I got 3 F1 2012 weekends on the calendar. Canada, Valencia, and Silverstone. So we're going to be completing that game this year. That's the goal. One of the resolutions for streaming was F1 2012 gets finished this year. So we don't have a lot left. We have, I think, 14 races left in that career mode. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna move on to F1 2013, which should be a lot. F1 13, 2013, I'm looking forward to. Um, so we are a week out. Wigan Rovers away. We're home for the last game of the season. Robbie Brown will be out. He broke his ribs. Cookies, we don't know. So, bunch of people interested in the Aikens, but We've only had one offer. We've only had one offer for him. So the interest is there, but they
I owe allegiance
sign.
to no entity. I
Welcome
intend to
in.
live by my own code now.
Welcome in, Raiders. It is Tim Maggio. What's up, Cy? Welcome in, Raiders. I am Benakage. This is CLG FC. This is a custom community save using, community members from our community. So how's it going? It's going good, man. How are you? How was your stream? You were not streaming Football Manager tonight. You were streaming another game. Age of Darkness, right? So how was that game, man? How was AOD? Uh, did 2 games? Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, that one just now. Yeah. How was it? And how was stream? So it's good. It's like a defense real time strat. Oh, okay. So like a balloons, kind of, but like not cartoony like balloons, essentially. Yeah, it seems good. Nice, very nice. Um, a little introduction to your viewers, right? It's not really tower defense though. Yeah, no, I got that. It's a little bit more open defense, not like a constant path where it looked like that at least. I didn't get to see enough of it on your stream tonight. That's all. I didn't. I've been today's been fucking crazy. So, um, we're moving on. Our database is massive, so it takes a while to get to the next game. But we're down to 5 days to go. We're going to do leagues in focus when it pops up and just catch up with the top 5 leagues in Europe. Or I should say not Europe, in England. But for the viewers that are here that want to know information about the save, my name is Benakage. This is CLG FC, a custom community save with all of the starting members, although I have to swap in Spaps back in for Jones, and Jones is going to have to come back in for Taylor Wright. And then also Jack Lemon's coming in for Sam Wellman. And I think Wellman is going back on the bench. So here's the starting 11 we normally do. All of these players in the starting 11 that you see have a connection to the old Counterlogic Gaming esports org. That was an esports org that ran from 2010 to 2023. It died in April of 2023. But all of these people had a connection. So Snicky was a former commentator of CLG Red. I was as well. Same with Parks. Jack Lemon is their Discord community moderator. Frack was a friend of one of the players on CLG Red. And then you just have a few other like fans like Akoni Kun and Cookies who were just basically fans who have been community members of the Discord for over 10 years. We actually all still keep in touch with each other for today, and most of us are in a Discord for the CLG members that we created after the organization died and NRG took over their Discord. We were like, let's make another one and just keep in touch with each other, and that's where we're at right now. But yeah, that's the save. We started in England level 20. This is using Dan FM Database's England level 20 save. And we started in level 20. We are now in level 13, and it is the end of the season. So we are going up next season to level 11. We're actually on pace for probably our best season yet. Last season was one of our toughest seasons, and this season has actually turned into one of our greatest seasons. So that's where we're at right now. We got 2 games left. Wigan Rovers, who are safe. They have nothing to play for but league position. Second place through 7th is separated by 3 points. Second place is Crompton. They're on 33. And 7th place is, I can't remember. It's not Wigan Rovers, but it's somebody else, and they're on 30. But the big kicker with this league is relegation. CMB is in 8th. The big kicker in this league is relegation. The bottom 4 go down. Bolton Waresdale are down, but CMB, Welly Scorpions, Haslington St. Mary's, and University of Bolton, Bolton Borough are all fighting to stay up, and we play University of Bolton Borough in the last match of the season. We're only going to get to one more game tonight. It's going to be the Wigan Rovers game. Um, and then we are going to come back Saturday for the conclusion of the season. So there's that. I am getting transfer offers for some of my players who are not. Moosdale is now. He's wanted by 197 clubs apparently, but he's only got one offer. Same with uh, Stuart Aikens, who has been the same thing. He's wanted by like 200 clubs, but only one has actually stepped up and made an offer. So um, they're basically youth candidates who are uh, running out of their contract, their youth contract. So he's, they're not actually going to sign with us, and now they're starting to get the transfer offers to move elsewhere once that contract expires. Uh, well, really, when the amateur transfer window opens, which will be in about 2 months' time. Um, so let's do leagues in focus. Something we always do. We check in on MLS, the top 5 leagues in England, and the level above us. We'll start with MLS. Charlotte top, Atlanta second, New York third. That's the Red Bulls. Cincinnati fourth, Montreal's fifth, New England sixth. Miami is 7th. My Union have slipped to 8th. NYCFC is 9th. Orlando City is 10th. And Toronto is a point outside. Nashville is now bottom of the Eastern Conference. In the West, Real Salt Lake is top. Then it's LA Galaxy 2nd. Austin, Sporting Kansas City, St. Louis City, Seattle, Portland, Minnesota, Colorado. The Scum are still on the outside looking in. And Houston and Dallas are both a point back. In the Premier League, Newcastle lead the way by 4 points with just 5 games to play. City have dropped their fourth decision this season in just the last 5 games. Newcastle's dropped 2 in their last 5, but they won 3 on the bounce, and they are top by 4. Arsenal are 3rd, Chelsea 4th, Spurs 5th. Villa are up to 6th. They have the UECL next to their name because they managed to beat Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final. So Villa is secured European football next season. We just don't know which league, as they bump themselves up to the Europa League right now in 6th place. Leicester is 7th. They would get the spot if Villa do finish in 6th and get Europa League. Liverpool is 10th. Man United has had a recovery for the ages. They've won 3 of their last 5. They are now up to 12th and 8 points clear of the drop. Speaking of the drop, Leeds has picked up a point. That puts them a point clear of the drop. Brighton did not. They're winless in their last 5. They're now only above the drop by 4 goals on the goal difference. Nottingham Forest, who played Champions League football this season, has not won in 5 themselves. They're in the drop still. Brentford 2 adrift from safety in 19th. Norwich 2 adrift as well at the bottom. Sky Bet Championship, West Ham, we know we're up. They were already up. They're 15 points clear of Bristol City. Bristol City 5 points above the playoff places, which include Sheffield Wednesday, QPR, Fulham, and now Blackburn. Ipswich have lost 4 straight to slide out of the playoff places, but they're still only a point outside looking in alongside Watford. Down in the bottom of the table, Lincoln are in 21st. Birmingham are are just a point back in 22nd, a point drift. They've come out of nowhere, by the way. They were dead and buried, and now all of a sudden they're back in the thick of it. Portsmouth have lost 4 straight. They are 4 points adrift. Stoke 5 adrift at the foot of the championship. Sky Bet League 1, Bolton playoffs, Salford City playoffs. They have secured at least that. Bolton lead the league by 3 points. Salford lead the playoffs by 1 point. Barnsley, Plymouth, Cardiff, and Chesterfield are your playoff teams. Stockport County 3 points on the outside looking in. Chesterfield and Plymouth are in really good form, actually. They are unbeaten in their last 5. At the bottom, it is Wimbledon and Milton Keynes both 3 points above the drop. Cambridge above the drop by 3 goals scored, but they've dropped 3 straight decisions and haven't won in their last 5. Blackpool have absolutely rifled off 2 straight wins to put themselves level on points, but in that drop again, only by 3 goals scored. With Cambridge, Wickham are 2 adrift alongside Carlisle as well. Doncaster at the foot are 10 points adrift. They won their last game to stay in League One, but they need to win out and hope that Cambridge basically don't, or Blackpool don't. And they'll be, or Wickham and Carlisle really don't. So they just need help. They need a lot of help. Skybet League 2, Bristol Rovers secured at least playoff place. They've won 4 straight. They're 9 clear of Crewe and Crawley in second and third. Those two are only a point above the playoff places, which include Wigan, Southend, Yeovil, and now Grimsby Town, who have won 4 straight. Remember, Grimsby on the outside looking in when we checked in before the last game. Bradford City, York are both a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, AFC Fylde have climbed out of the relegation zone with 2 straight wins and a draw. Forest Green are unbeaten in 5. They've done the same. It's Push Notts County in 23rd. They have a 1 in 5. They're now a point adrift in 23rd. Cheltenham are having a nightmare season. 2 wins out of 42 games. They have long been relegated. They are 29 points adrift from safety now. There's only 4 games to play. In the Vanarama National, South Shields lead the league by 4 points. 5 straight wins for them over Scunthorpe, who have also secured at least a playoff place, unbeaten in their last 5. The rest of the playoffs are Solihull Moors, Worthing, AFC Sudbury, Oldham, and Ziggurats Macclesfield. He is manager there, and he has won 2 of their last 3, and that keeps them 4 points clear of Port Vale right now, who have won 6 games in a row. Port Vale. They are charging late. They are 4 points on the outside looking in, but they only have 3 to play. At the bottom, Northampton Town back relegation threatened again, but they are 3-1-1 in their last 5. They're 2 points clear of the drop over Dorking, who haven't won in their last 4. Boston United are 6 adrift with just 3 to play. Maidstone United are 8 adrift with 3 to play. They're surely down, you got to think. Dagenham and Redbridge are definitely down. 10 adrift, only 9 points available on offer. They are winless in their last 5. Lastly, the division above us in Central, well, maybe not directly above us, but one of the leagues and the levels above us, in Central, they are going up. Promoted, they have cleared Garswood by 8 points with just 2 to play, so they are going up to lead the league by 2 over Burskoff Richmond, who have won 5 straight now. And Burskoff are 6 points clear of Garswood, a point needed from Burskoff Richmond to secure promotion. At the bottom, Billings New Street still haven't won in 5. They're really struggling, but they picked up another draw, so they're 2 clear of the drop over L4 FC, who did win their 2 games ago, but it just dropped their most recent decision. FC Sal is certainly almost you got to think they're going down. They're 5 adrift now with 2 to play. They need all the help in the world. That's Leagues in Focus. We move on. 5 days to go. 4 days to go now until the fixture. But big skip because encoding issues. OBS FM. That's the way it is. I get the same problem when I do like FM16 even offline, even though I'm not streaming it. I get a little skips where it's encoding. So if you guys are still in chat from Size Twitch and you are also Football Manager players, let me know what you're playing, where you're at, and what your save is. This is the bottom to top. We're going to be doing this a while. You need to you need to reduce affinity cores. How do I do that? Apparently we've got it. Oh my God. How do I reduce affinity cores? Open Task Manager. That's what I thought. Is it one where you right click on the process? Is it under details? Or is it under go to details? Yeah. Find Football Manager, right? FM.exe. Right click FM. And half the number of cores using FM. Where do I see that? Provide feedback, efficiency mode, set priority, set affinity. Oh. How many would you recommend? Honestly, how many would you recommend? Because how many do you have? 20. So I have CPU 0 through 19. So that's 20. That's why I'm like, run 10. All right. I'm going to should I put them on the first 10, last 10, or it doesn't matter? I need to have that one, right? So, I don't think it matters, but I've just put it on last 10, but I don't think it matters. I just put it on 10 through 19. So, if you fix that, oh my God, you'd be a legend. Cy, thanks so much, man. I would have never figured that out, man. I probably could have Googled it, but I see it happen to so many. I've seen it happen to so many streamers. I just thought it was a normal thing with FM24. You know what I mean? Although 16, I get it a little bit, but it's usually you have to do it every time. Fucking hell. Okay, I'm gonna make a note. So I have a notebook. Hold on. I've made a note. I have a notepad. I don't know if you do this. I actually think it's pretty genius to do it, but I hold on. I run Notepad. This is a solution. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Side coming in clutch. Here you could do this, but update everything to be FM24. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 I see. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna bookmark this right here for later. So do it after. We'll do. We'll do. Yeah, 100%. Um, for today, you are sorted. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just assumed watching other streamers that it was just a thing, and it's actually never that bad. Like, it never is that long, the skipping, but it was just like, okay. But I appreciate you, Si. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. That's brilliant. But yeah, uh, we're down to 3 days to go. We've got the youth candidates who've come in. Apparently, it's because FM tries to use 100% of your processor. Fucking SI, man. Um, although to be honest, this is not the first time I've heard a game with this issue. But like this is not it is not unique to this game. Um, I don't want to attend this game. I want you guys to play it out and then just give me the scout report. I don't want to attend the game. Uh, it only allows it to use half. Yeah, yeah. It makes sense. The under 18s, a Konikun down the youth candidates with his lone goal, but Keelan Waywell played well. Edis Marich played well as well, the goalkeeper. Uh, I mean, apparently this is really good. This is really, really good youth candidates. So sign them, will you? Down to 2 to go. Ads start in 19 minutes, so we probably will get through the game and get to halftime, and then we'll run the ads at halftime, and we'll come back for the second half. So you won't miss the game, that's for sure. 2 to go, and we're moving into what is Wigan Rovers, man, in sixth place. Halifax Town under 18s. We do have to think, oh man, why is the match got to be Wednesday? The under 18s are going for the under 18s league victory, by the way. I think they're 4 points away from winning the under 18s league they're in. The National U18 Northwest. They lead by, I want to say, 8 points with 12 to play, or they lead by 9 with 12 to play. So they're 4 points off from winning it. They've got what did I just say, 4 games left. So hopefully the under 18s can come through. This is arguably the best season so far for the under 18s as well that we're having. This is a transfer of oh good. These are the youth candidates signed. Stuart Akins again. He's interested. I mean, listen, if he wants to go, that's fine. Charlie Wilson's willing to go. He is moving on to Alnmouth United, and that's fine with me. Thank you, Charlie, for your time in the under 18s, but there's no space for you on the senior team because it's a community save, so, is what it is. Jack got hurt right before the game, of course. I just think everybody's got their mind on holiday now that the season's been won. Um, Snicky's also been hurt, but they're way more likely to start. 3 players are doubtful, um, but we should. I would think at least 2 of them are going to play. We'll see. We'll see how they are. We are down to 1 to go. We'll be 1 to go. This should be ticking over. There it is. And we're down to 1 to go against the Wigan Rovers. So, nice. You are right. This 100% solved the issue, man. That's genius. Good old SI. For those, I mentioned it earlier, and I might as well mention it here too, right? Is that, or again, is that this is a save that we'll be with for a little while. This is season 8. We're going to be done season 8 shortly, and we'll be into season 9 next week, of course, in level 12. And the goal is ultimately to win the Champions League. Um, so we'll be with the save for quite a while. It is January, halfway through, and obviously FM25 comes out in 2 months. So the intention is we will not be purchasing FM25, and this save will run through until we complete it. And if we complete it before FM26 comes out, we'll start a new save. I have plenty in the pocket ready to go for FM26. And or FM24 or whatnot. So, but that's the plan at least. We're 8-15 favorites. The draw 3-1. Wigan Rovers 9-2. Our record points haul as a club is 62. We're on 58, so we can get a record points haul if we win both remaining games. It would also set a record for the number of wins in a season for the club, which was 20. Pre-match press conference. Let's go. It's Mark Barker. It's the Daily Mirror. How important Twinkle Jones? I love how when you name a player, it automatically regenerates them into another name. So Twinkle Jones plays for Wigan Rovers because we have a player called Twinkle on our team. Nobody else. We'll have to wait and see. As much work to do before the match. Recent reports, I have no clue where that report has come from. I feel invigorated. Everyone seems to think, yes, it's all powder puff shit. There's growing discontent. Um, uh, but it doesn't, so I can't. Okay. What sort of challenges are you up against facing at Wigan to play direct football? I personally like his style. Uh, I can respect an opponent without fearing them. We know we're capable of playing them. So there we go. That's fine. Press conference done. Let us move into the match. Good old Christine W. This is Zoom versus Christine W. Old, I gotta love it. Club classic. This one. Good old house music, man. I miss it. Under 18s fixture clash. We got a transfer offer for Stuart Akins, Carrington United now. 83 clubs are interested, so a lot has dropped off. A lot of the interest for Akins has dropped off. About 120 clubs have dropped their interest for him, which is fine. Canada are blowing out France in goal ball, by the way, 5-0 at the half. So, uh, we should be in there soon. Uh, let's see, what is this? Another West Ham win 2-1. They are champions of the Sky Bet Championship. They beat QPR 2-1. So West Ham, with 5 games to play, have moved 16 points clear. They are up. So very nice. West Ham are going back to the Premier League. Let's go, boys. Let's go. They should have never went down in the first goddamn place, but you know the way it is. That's West Ham, is they'll go down for some stupid god awful reason / season, and then they'll find their way back, and they'll stay up for 15 seasons, and then they'll go down for some stupid godforsaken reason and season. It's match day finally. It's the history of West Ham United right there in a nutshell. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm more concerned at the 3 players doubtful. That's my question. They have 3 players out injured too. Fucking poor Wigan, man. Thank God this game's a dead rubber to them, and there's no difference in payout on the finish it because it's a uh, amateur league. Haslington St. Mary's CMB is the marquee match. That is a huge fucking game, by the way. That is a relegation 6-pointer. I think if Haslington don't win that, if Haslington lose that, they're going to be down, basically. So that's a big, 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 big. But if they win it, then CMB are probably going to be pushed into the drop, and Haslington could be the one that leapfrogs them. So that is it's just such a big game. It's just such a big game. We got the under 18s first as well. We're going to get that report coming up in seconds and see have we moved closer to the national U18 Northwest Division title. So let's see. No, we actually disaster. We lost. Counter Logic FC under 18s lose despite wardrobe show. What happened? Flattery in the 7th put FC Halifax Town under 18s up 1-0. Leighton Hayward made it 2-0 for them, and we went into the break there. Bay Cockett in the 77th pulled one back for us, but then he was dismissed in added time at the end of the second half, and we lost 2-1. Macclesfield won. They pulled within 5. There's 3 to play. Fitness tests. Everyone has passed the fitness test. So the question is, don't want to play with all these plus marks next to their name, you know what I mean? Cookies is 5 days away, so he's not playing. Snicky is a day away, and Jack is 2 days away. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Tyler Wright in for Jack, but Jack can be a bench player. And I'm going to put our man Simon Roger Mukendi, who needs minutes anyway, in for Snicky, and Snicky can come off the bench. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to mark Craig Reed tightly. There's the lineup for you guys. And let's get into. Let's pause the music. Oh well, the song's almost run out anyway. This is what I hate in FM, and I'll say it one more time. This is what I hate in FM that I hope they fix. I apparently feel unsuited for the role I'm being asked to play when I have played that role for 144 appearances. Like, you can actually, like, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't feel uncomfortable anymore because you should know the role. You've played it 144 freaking times. Anyway, we're going to mark Craig Reed. They've made 6 changes to their starting lineup, which is just outrageous. Let's point the finger and say we're doing well on a good run. That's motivated 3 people. I'll take it. Let's get into it. Wigan Rovers at a 4-2-3-1. They are 3-0-2 in their last 5. Season over for them. They are safe and secure. We have won, 18 straight now? Something like that? It's insane, the run we've been on. Bolton Wares there down. And it's a big weekend of action. So, players are out, and we are underway. McKendy's going to get us. We're in the blue. Wigan Rovers in the red. Let's go. Let's see how we fare. This is just the throwaway kickoff highlight, so waiting for the actual first. Well, that's a good ball. McKendy too slow to get to it. That should have been the end of the highlight. Now I'm a little concerned, guys. Highlight's going on way too long. This might actually be a goal. Here's Otley. Back to Slater. And cut out by Wellman. He's tripped. Advantage being played by the referee. Spaps plays it. Mukendi, is he onside? Mukendi! His shot is stopped. Beasley with a free kick. That's whipped in. It's not going to go anywhere. Coley has it. Darkwa, what a name. Hamilton. Akonikun steps in, but it falls to Darkwa. And Mayer puts it forward. Right will head it out. Spaps will take it. Frack now with it. Forward for Akonikun. Spaps has it. Spaps. Frack. Wellman. Twinkle. Akonikun. Twinkle finds Sheamus in space. He tucked in a little bit, Sheamus. That's kind of led him to be tightly marked. He'll have to give it back to Parks. Parks cross comes in. Wellman was nowhere near getting up for that ball. And so it's out for a corner kick here in the 8th minute. Sheamus will whip this in. And that's headed back out by Scott. Parks heads it back in. McKendy's not there. Mayer clears it. Akonikun comes back with it. It goes to Sheamus. Did he stay on? I think he did. I've lost the ball, and Beasley's come away with it. So that's the end of the highlight. Into the 10th minute now. Wright's got the ball. Twinkle. A ball over the top, meant for McKendy. He sells it on the chest, and McKendy is denied. It will be a corner. McKendy's playing well. He doesn't get to start much. He's playing well. Frack, McKendy heads it up, can't get it towards goal. Hamilton clears it. And now it's going out for a throw in the 11th minute here. Akonikun back to Parks. And we're going to switch the play here, maybe right here. Parks, I thought you were going to switch the play. It's going to go back to Barat this one. Nope, right. We're overloaded on this left-hand side, boys. We've got a, yeah, that's a good pass through the middle. Wellman through the defensive tackles. Wellman takes it early and nowhere close to the goal. Good passing so far from the team, honestly, but man, Canada are 6-0 up, and they've got a penalty shot to make it. Oh no, it's not a penalty shot. That's out. That's a complete miss. McKendy, can he win that? He's bumped off by Hamilton. He won't win that. Here's a cross coming into Akonikun. Can't get to it. Otley beats him to it. Sheamus runs it down. Sheamus, McKendy back post. Hamilton out for another corner in the 18th minute here. Here's Sheamus. Whips this corner in. Spaps is there on the back post, but he can't get to it. And so McKendy will run it down. Actually, McKendy, the striker, whips it back in, and it's headed away. I've come down with it now. My cross takes a double deflection, basically, back out towards mid. It's the end of the highlight. Here's Parks with a free kick now in the 21st. Oh, it's gone for me. I think I'm offsides. Flag's going to go up. I am offsides. It wasn't even meant for me, but the run was stopped, and I was the only player who could catch up to it, so you just have to, at that point, kind of take it. Like, it's almost an unavoidable offsides call, right? So, Twinkle. She missed McKendy! Yes! McKendy scores. Simon Roger McKendy. And we are up 1-0 in a flash with this highlight. Twinkle, what a ball to Sheamus. And Sheamus, I think McKendy stayed on side to the ball. And that's all you need. Very good finish from Simon Roger McKendy. And there you have it. 1-0 for CLG FC. Very nice. McKendy's having a really good season. He's come off the bench quite a few times, actually. And he's definitely performed. He's had some big goals for us when we were level or we were behind. And he's scored some big goals for us. And 6-0 for Canada. That one's just wide. That'll be a goal kick. Well, myself over to right. Twinkle. Tyler Wright also making a start. Akonikun. Sheamus. Really good ball movement. Good space. Sheamus. Parks. Twinkle. Whipped in. Wellman back post. Did he stay on sides? Yes, he has. And Sam Wellman has scored. He came in for the injured Cookies, and he's found the back of the net, and it's 2-0 CLG. Really good floated ball, too. Really good header from Wellman. Uncontested. Times the run perfectly. And in the span of 5 minutes, it's gone from a deadlock to a 2-0 lead. Beasley on the left. Wigan have got to try and get something back out of this game. It's a dead rubber for both teams, but it is still a game of football, of which we lead 2-0. Maybe this could set up a date with destiny against University of Bolton Borough. That is what's on the cards. Over the top, Mukendi off sides, and that'll be the end of the play. Kilfin on the restart. Hamilton to Beasley. Beasley. Center for Morris. Morris trying to turn and shoot. Finds Cully a little bit open in space. Cully takes it on the right-hand side. The cut back off the defender of, I believe that was Frack. That's Parks, and it will be out for a corner. Corner whipped in, headed up, and it's over. Here's Reed now. Reed, he's calling for the ball on the left-hand side. Akunikun with the slide tackle. Frack's done well. He's put it out because Reed got hurt. No need for the substitution there from Reed. We keep playing. 35th minute. Akunikun has probably suffered a bruise. Well, let him run it out. And Sheamus over the top. Really good ball. The cutback all the way across the face of goal, but Sheamus was adjudged to have gone too early. So here's Maher for Wigan Rovers. Reed, who's carrying a knock. Beasley, back to Reed. Reed looking to turn and shoot. Ball goes all, wow. Ball deflected off Twinkle and absolutely whizzed by the far post. Not far off. And it'll be a corner for Wigan Rovers. Beasley actually put it in an area where there was no... Okay. After that sneezing fit. We got the ball, apparently. Akunikun, Sheamus. Sheamus goes for goal himself, and he's not anywhere close. And that'll be a goal kick. This should be, we are moving on towards the end of the first half here. Slater's got it. Scott, Hamilton, Maher. Oh, no. Oh, come on, McKendy. If you were sharper to that, that would have been when playing it out, the back goes wrong. Lovely Twitter account, by the way. Definitely follow it. Cully, Maher. Cully, that's the one thing I got to... does when playing it out of the back goes wrong. When playing it out of the back goes wrong. There is no when playing it out of the back goes wrong Blue Sky account. They're still only on Twitter. Wellman off the bar. Parks has been booked, so let's say, hey, bud. Ease off tackles a little bit, will you? So. Oh, nice. That one going to be pushed over to Frack. Right. 44th minute. Twinkle. Akunikun. Parks down the line. Parks. Lovely ball down the line. Allows Sheamus to run. Did Sheamus stay on side is the question. Mukendi is there. Oh, Mukendi has just put it over. Could have been 3-0 right there. Instead, it's not. 3 minutes of added time we will play. Twinkle boots it forward. It's way too far for McKendy, so Darkwa will come up with it here. 2 minutes left to play in this half. Oh, you guys got hit with the ads. We've paused for the ads. I'm sorry. I thought we could get to halftime before the ads got here, and instead the ads are here. So the ads have got 2 minutes, 10 seconds. We'll let them run out, and then we'll finish the game, and then we'll pack it up and probably send you to cellophane. But we'll see who's actually on. Let me just refresh the list of who's actually on, so we can get idea while the ads are running. William Buss is playing Pong Ya. We're going to be playing that on tomorrow, actually. I was thinking like what? FGS is also on, so we may send you to FGS. Uh, um, that's basically all I have on. Ari Neko is the backup. She's playing World of Warcraft. We also have Boba Jenny playing Lost Ark. But those two are if nobody's live playing Football Manager, and we've got two people live playing Football Manager right now. Let me mute this tab. Absolutely. Okay. Um, we've got a minute 10 left in the ad break, so we'll just 70 seconds, and then we'll move you on. So, uh, oh, Pikachu's live. Nice. Oh, he's actually playing a game and not just making coffee. Look at that. That's nice to know. We won't raid him though. If FGS or Cello are still live when we're done here, we're gonna send you to one of the two. So if we send you to cellophane, we gotta go. We all gotta say go birds when we raid. That'll be the raid message. Is just go birds. Um, but yeah, we've got how much time left? Now it's 25 seconds left. I actually should get FGS's stream up real quick just so I can lurk in it. And then let me do that. He is doing his Monza save. He's season 6 of his Monza save. Uh, and I actually haven't figured out what this new save from Cellophane is yet, by the way. But he's playing somewhere. Anyway, the ads are up. They're done. Let's get back to it, shall we? They have got Wigan Rovers have the ball for the final 90 seconds of added time here at the end of the first half. They said Akoni could probably take it a bruise. He's probably got a bruised thigh, I think it was, or bruised shin, one of the two. But he's not anywhere. Was that offsides? Hello. Anyway, XG battle 1.65 to 0.24. I mean, you're doing brilliantly. Keep going. Everybody's happy. Look at that. They've made all three of their substitutions at halftime. Remember, in this league, it's like old school sub rules. You can only name 5, make 3. There's no substitution windows. It's not a thing in this league. Reed's going for goal, and Brott has tipped that wide. Reed almost from about 30, 35 yards. McLean. That's headed over. That's way wide. First minute of play, they had a chance, though, and that is way, 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 way wide. McLean's got it again. Throwing Mayer. It's the 51st now. Slater, Campbell, Hamilton. Over the top. Maybe should have probably just let Brock glove it, but we can counter. We can still break with this. We can still move the ball with this, or we can build with this. It's fine. It should have gone to the other center back. Now I'm drifting too far forward. Wright can bring it forward, and he's got a Konekun in space. A Konekun, they've kind of collapsed the space. They're pushing high. So it's about finding these pockets of space. That's a good ball to Sheamus. Sheamus is going to take his man on one-on-one. Sheamus gets the cross. McKendy's there. Can he come in? Yes, he can. McKendy's got his second. Play the song. Where did I put it? There it is. McKendy's got 2. I thought with the early cross it was going to be maybe a problem, but McKendy's equal to it. He leaps up. He just gets it. Kilfin can't. He fans at it. It's 3. And McKendy, who started for Snicky, has got 2. Simon Roger McKendy. Hamilton, Campbell, Mayer, Cully, Parks probably shouldn't have stepped into there. Let the defensive midfielder take care of it, but Cully passed it right to Brott, and we're okay with that. I thought this game over in the goal ball was bad before at 5-0 at the half. It's now 9-0. It's 9-0. Anyway, right. There's only 2 minutes 49 to play. The game's effectively over. Mukendi, Akonikun. Oh, good ball back to McKendy as well. Wellman, he's got space. Wellman shoots first time, and he's not got it on goal. It's just hit. It's just whizzed past it. So another highlight here in the 53rd, now 54th. Cully in the middle for Reed. Bonham. We're going to start thinking about subs. Akonikun is still running out. I think he's fine. Really, Parks is probably going to be the first one. Morris is in, and he scores. Morris has pulled one back for the Wigan Rovers. Hamilton over the top for Morris. And Tyler Wright just lost his man there. So it's a tight offsides, but yeah, he's just lost his man. I mean, he's marking him, and he's just turned his back on him. So 3-1. This season's been an anomaly because we started without the ability to keep a clean sheet, but we were putting results together either way. Then we went to just not conceding for consecutive games and stuff. To now, we can't keep a clean sheet to save our lives again. So, anyway, here's McLean, Cully, Mayer bringing it in. Twinkle has cut it out from him. No need to boot it forward. We could have played that. No, Campbell loses it to McKendy. Akonikun, got to hold the ball. Just hold the ball, boys. Hold the ball. Let the runs be. There you go. Akonikun, Mukendi, Sheamus, Twinkle bringing it. Twinkle goes for goal. That is taking a huge deflection, and it was offsides anyway. I think Parks is going to be the first one to go here. He is booked, and he's on the lowest rating. So we are going to bring in our good friend, Harry Norris will come in for an appearance. Jack is hurt. Let's keep him on the bench for now. Cut back for Wellman. Oh my goodness me. Off the bar. Wellman again. And Kilvin has it. That was almost a freak show of a goal. That was almost absolutely disgusting. But Wellman's hit the bar. Here's Frack. Frack, what the fuck, man? You should have just whipped it into the box, man. You had guys in there begging for the cross. It doesn't come. Norris does win that header. Twinkle does win the second ball, thankfully. And Wright, it will take it. We'll build again. Over the top. This one intended for Spaps, but he's nowhere near it. And Darkwa will grab it. Hamilton here on back to Darkwa on the left-hand side. Down the line for Banham to Reed. And Reed cutting inside with it. Now goes across the pitch to Cully. Really having a problem with Cully. He's been the real big threat right now is the ball that he provides and the runs that he's making in space. Here's McKendy over the top. He might get to this. He blasts it first time, and it absolutely careens off the top of the bar and goes over. Oh, my word. That's twice we've hit the bar now. McLean, Cully, Wigan bring it the other way. 66-minute. Reed looking for the pass forward. Banham, did he stay on side? I don't think Morris was on side, but it's given as a corner. It looked like he might have moved too early. Maybe the defender caught up with him just in time. But nonetheless, it is a corner kick for the Wigan Rovers. It's whipped in. It's whipped off the bar, and it goes out of play. Akonikun. Mayer, McLean. Oh, it's cut back out by Akonikun. Akonikun with a terrible pass. Oh, no. Morris is driving the ball forward. They want to break Banham. Reed, is he going to turn and shoot? Reed is absolutely fired in home. That is not the dupe song. That is the Price is Right horn. And it's now 3-2. Reed has absolutely cracked this. From, what is that? That's 20 yards right there. And they've got a second one back. We'll put Joe Jones in. If we want the 2 records that we can break this season, we have to win this game. Twinkle. Mukendi can't catch up to it. Hamilton puts it out. It will be a throw. Jones has come on for Spaps. Jones, right. Frack, right. Twinkle. Akonikun. Sheamus. Twinkle. Akonikun. Norris on the left-hand side. Norris finds space for Akonikun. Cuts in for Wellman. Wellman goes for goal. And that's also saved. Frack with the corner. And Kilfin grabs it out of a crowd of bodies. Why can't you let that be the end of the highlight, man? Come on now. Campbell. Slater. McLean. Cully. For Reed. Somebody cut that out. Norris will run that down. And Brott has it. We'll build again. Here's right. Twinkle. Wellman. Really good ball. Really good space. Wellman can drive it forward now. Wellman looking to do so. Wellman caught up a little bit here, so Jones goes wide. Jones now trying to go past his man. Over to Wellman. Wellman back to Jones. Jones, what can he do with it? Jones goes for goal. It's off the bar again. That's 3. 3 times we've hit the bar. Frank with a throw in 74th minute. Jones. It's the right idea, but Wellman wasn't aware of. I mean, come on now. Frack has come down with it, though, after the header. Myself, Twinkle, Norris. You guys got to spread. You got to give Norris the option to go wide here. Twinkle. Sheamus. Has he just kept it? He has. Twinkle. Wellman. Joe Jones. Really good spot. Joe Jones. One-touch shot. Over. It's tipped over. Corner kick. Here's Sheamus. Whips it in, and Kilfin again comes down with it. 76th minute now. Twinkle. Mukendi loses the ball, but it fell to Twinkle. Wellman, myself, Joe Jones over the top. Did he stay on side is the question. Yes, he did. Cross comes in. Akonikun there, but McLean gets ahead to it. Corner kick. We have 1 sub left. And we have just under 15 minutes to play. Frack. Twinkle. Somebody's got to turn and shoot. Myself. I go for goal, and that's just whistled wide. Banham here. Darkwa. That cross is actually deflected. Wellman clears it. Mukendi might come down with this. Mukendi has. Mukendi. Sheamus needs to get back into position. Norris over the top. Meant for Wellman. Everybody's out of position. And Welly have come down with it. They have, sorry, not Welly. That was the last game. Wigan have come down with it. Instead, we've won it forward on a boot. Good ball to Jones. He's in plenty of space. They haven't closed him down. The cross. Mukendi! Wide. Deflected wide. He wanted the hat trick. He's denied it. Sheamus now whips this ball in. Center. It's going up. Wellman heads it back up. It's still being fought for. Mukendi could be there, and it's still headed clear. Cully for Reed. They're counterattacking, and Wright has absolutely put the Jets on and got up to that. Very good play from Tyler Wright. We build again. 80th minute now. Not a lot of time left. Sheamus with the ball. Sheamus coming down the wing on the left-hand side. Sheamus cuts back for Twinkle. Twinkle for the cross. Mukendi's there, and it's just, and I mean just, over the bar. Here is Wigan Rovers. Banham now with it. Left-hand side. Joe Jones is there. Akonikuns tried to cut it out from Campbell, but he's found it over to Darkwa. Hamilton Slater. Wigan still trying to build. Campbell looking for Banham outside. Jones on the inside, and Banham in an offside position. Here's Frack. Myself, are we on the verge of getting FM? 0.67 XG, only 3 shots, 2 of them are the goal. Meanwhile, we've had 21 and 10 and 60% of the possession. Joe Jones loses that. Darkwa, Hamilton. Nice cutout, Joe Jones. Let's go. Twinkle. Sheamus on the left-hand side. Did he stay on is the question. It looked like he just did. He has. His cross is cut out. Frack's got it. Frack. Joe Jones turns and shoots. Joe Jones has made it 4, and that should put it without beyond a shadow of a doubt now. Joe Jones has made it 4. They haven't been marking him, and it's turned out to cost them. Joe Jones scores. And it's 4-2. My ass can breathe a little more clearly now, a little lighter, a little more cleanly. Mayer might be offsides here. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. 87th now. Coley with it. And Mullins is miles and miles. I mean, he's not even in the same zip code, mate. He's in a different postal code. That's how far offsides he was. Reed. He's got it. Reed. 3 minutes of added time here at the end of the second half. It's just headed away. Wellman's lost it. And Campbell has blasted it over the bar. Here's Wright. Twinkle. Wright. Akonikun. Mukendi. Mukendi turns. Mukendi fires. He wants the hat trick. Kilpin denies him again. Joe Jones is here. Joe Jones goes for goal. And Joe Jones has produced a moment of glory. An absolute blitzing goal from Joe Jones. The man with the worst haircut in England is just fired home from 22 yards. And it's 5-2. Certainly, the only thing left now is the final whistle. Coley with it. He looks for Mayer. It rolls out for a goal kick. Mayer was offsides anyway. That should be the full-time whistle. Come on. A 5-2 victory. Simon Roger Mukendi, Sam Wellman, and Simon Roger Mukendi before Ben Morris and Craig Reed made it a little bit close for comfort. Then it was Joe Jones and Joe Jones again. 5-2 the final. It means that next week's match, the one that we're going to play on Saturday, the final game of the season, will be a chance at both a record points haul and record number of wins in a season for the club. The record stands at 20. We are at 20 currently with this win. The record for the points stands at, 62? And we are on 61. Results elsewhere. Burnley United against Crompton. It was Lyon from in the 33rd for Crompton to put the visitors ahead, but Marsh from the spot in the 40th leveled it at the break 1-1. And then Soro in the 53rd put Burnley United up 2-1. It would stay that way. They are up to third. Crompton dropped to fourth. They're out of form. CMB has relegated University of Bolton Borough and they have relegated Haslington St. Mary's in the same match. Cullen in the 49th minute gave CMB the win in that relegation six-pointer. It means no matter if University of Bolton Borough won their game, they would have been down. It meant no matter what happens the last game with Haslington St. Mary's, they would be down. So CMB relegates two with a 3-0 win at University of Bolton Borough. Sanusi in the 16th, Spink in the 74th, Bell in added time at the end of the second half means Digmore 3-0 sorry, that's Digmore. But yeah, Digmore turned out 3-0 victors. Cullen's 49th minute goal is enough for CMB to down Haslington St. Mary's. Welly Scorpions, Bolton Waresdale. Blissett in the 11th started the scoring for the hosts, Welly Scorpions, who are also trying to avoid relegation, by the way. It's come down to them and CMB. Had Welly Scorpions lost, then they would also be gone. But they haven't. So Blissett in the 11th started the scoring for the Welly Scorpions. And then Thorpe was dismissed 15 minutes in for Bolton Waresdale. Blissett in the 20th made it 2-0 for the Welly Scorpions. After halftime, Osborne from the spot in the 52nd pulled one back for Bolton Waresdale. But a minute later, Malunga scored for Welly Scorpions, make it 3-1. Blissett would complete his hat trick in the 74th. 4-1 the winners. Welly Scorpions a point back of CMB. It all comes down to the last day of the season between those two. I am very curious as to who the hell they both play. But that is that. University of Bolton Borough down, and Haslington St. Mary's down. They are being relegated back to the 14th tier of English football. We have got one game left. That is University of Bolton Borough. We are done for the night. So let's see if we have a post-match press conference. Let's see who. I'm curious to see who CMB got next week. In their concluder, we're going to check that real quick. CMB got Bolton Waresdale, the worst team in the league. Welly's got Wigan Rovers, the team we just beat. So it would have been amazing if they played each other. I'd have been like, oh my God. Post-match press conference. Let's attend this. Kick this off with Jamie Scott, TeamTalk.com. Joe Jones, he's one of the best forwards in the league. He was outstanding. Absolutely no question. It was a fantastic strike. I should have smiled at that. What are your thoughts on Wigan Rovers parting company? I was very sorry to see him go. We know managers don't get the time they deserve now. Why? They played well. We're just the best team in the league by a long shot. Player of the week is Sam Blissett for his hat trick. That makes sense, and that means we are done. If you are on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. This was CLG FC episode 155. We will see you for the season's finale. Records could be broken. Definitely tune into the next one to see if they are. Until then, take care.